Yes, Your Grace 2 Snowfall is a cinematic kingdom management game where ruling isn't just about crowns and coin. It's about heart, hard choices, and a few questionable petitioners in your throne room. You step into the boots of a king, juggling scarce resources, nosy nobles, and a family that means everything. Inspired by Slavic folklore, this sequel throws you into a frozen kingdom where every decision could mean glory or total collapse. Agents have quirks, secrets, and more drama than a royal banquet, while your children grow up before your eyes, hopefully not into rebellious heirs plotting your downfall over dinner. The pixel art is striking. The soundtrack draws you in like a cold wind through cracked castle walls, and choices feel heavier than ever, especially when you carry them over from the first game. The new management system adds satisfying depth once you get past the learning curve. Yes, it's gripping. Yes, it's dramatic. And yes, it's gripping. And yes, sometimes the bugs make it feel like your court jester coded it. Dialogue pacing stumbles, and a few story beats don't hit as hard as the original. But the emotional punches land when it counts. With up to 30 hours of gameplay and patches already rolling out, it's a flawed but fascinating journey. Just don't forget, reeling is hard, and winter is always watching. Tank Squad is a gritty, tactical combat game that drops you into the steel-plated chaos of World War II tank battles. You can charge in solo or team up with 3 friends, either commanding your own war machines or sharing duties in a single, cramped metal beast. Each mission throws down new objectives and brutal choices. Repair or risk it. Push forward or fall back. You'll be yelling over the radio, scrambling to reload, and hoping your buddy doesn't drive you straight into a minefield. Thinking like a commander matters just as much as pulling the trigger. But while the idea roars like a tiger tank, the execution sputters like a worn-out engine. Clunky controls, glitchy visuals, and enough bugs to start a second war drag down the experience. Even top-tier rigs struggle to keep things smooth, and many feel this one rolled out of the factory a few months too early. Still, there's something raw, ambitious, and just crazy enough to work. The mix of infantry support and tank teamwork is rare, and if the devs stick with it, this muddy mess could one day be a battlefield gem. For now, let's just say, bring duct tape and patience.
Dear tankers, welcome to the Tank Squad. Prepare your crews and tanks.
Pixelshire is a cozy life sim wrapped in an enchanting adventure where friendships are your greatest asset. Your companions don't just wave hello, they grab a pickaxe and help you dig in. You can sculpt the land to match your mood, from peaceful ponds to rolling hills. As you lend a hand to locals, you'll gain skills tailored to their trades. Yes, even cooking gets a flavorful upgrade if Captain Farrell likes you enough. You can customize homes down to the last tile, shaping a town that feels alive. And when you're not playing architect or apprentice, there's a whole continent filled with magical places, mysterious dungeons, and treasures just begging to be found. Who knew small town charm came with sword fights and landscaping? But here's the catch. Despite all that charm, Pixelshire's launch has been plagued by bugs and technical issues. Players have reported visual glitches, odd control behavior, and a clunky UI. Characters turning green, the game going black in certain areas, and quests soft-locking the game, making progress nearly impossible. The controller support is poor, and the inventory system feels like a pain to use. Some quests even lead to nowhere, or require bizarre actions. It's a great concept, but right now, it feels more like an early access title than a polished release. Maybe one day a patch will make it all work, but for now, proceed with caution. Ascension, Rebuild Your Sect, is a thrilling Cultivation 4X strategy game where you step into a world of mysterious cities, mythical landscapes, and dangerous beasts. After barely surviving destruction, your sect is on the path to rebuilding, with endless opportunities and risks at every turn. Build a legacy, unearth ancient artifacts, and lead extraordinary cultivators to greatness, or let them carve their own path. Your choices, whether forging alliances or declaring war, will determine your set's fate. Do you seek immortality through study or power through conquest? The stakes are high, and danger is always lurking. Rival factions are always watching, so you'll have to decide whether to speak softly and carry a big stick. Or just swing the stick. Reviewers say the game is challenging, with a difficulty that exceeds the demo. Time-based events add pressure, and missing objectives results in an immediate game over. Despite the difficulty, the game is surprisingly fun, with polish that's impressive for an early access title. Some mechanics can leave you scratching your head, but the attention to detail and depth will keep you engaged. Ready to take on the challenge? The shadows are waiting. Cash Cleaner Simulator is a dive into the underground world of money laundering, where you clean up dirty cash in a variety of quirky ways. You'll scrub, count, and verify bills, dealing with everything from counterfeit notes to unexpected stains. As you level up, you'll upgrade your equipment, uncover hidden secrets in your lab, and even toss cash into a furnace for fun. Forget shootouts. This game offers the thrill of making money while keeping your hands mostly clean. Your phone is your lifeline, always ringing with new jobs and challenges. Early reactions suggest players are hooked, finding the game oddly satisfying. The repetitive tasks, like sorting and washing bills, become strangely therapeutic, kind of like popping bubble wrap or pressure washing a driveway. The attention to detail keeps you coming back, and the quirky premise adds a fresh spin to simulation games. Sure, it might test your patience at times, especially with marked bills, but the charm and potential for updates make it a fun, unique choice for anyone craving something different. Revenge of the Savage Planet is a thrilling adventure where you're stranded on the edge of space, stuck with minimal gear and no safety net. Your mission? Explore vibrant alien worlds, uncover secrets, and get revenge on your former employer. You'll travel across 4, maybe more planets, each filled with bizarre plants, creatures, and hidden treasures. Scan everything, capture strange life forms, and craft upgrades to survive. Team up with a friend in dynamic co-op mode, enjoying nostalgia-packed couch gameplay. With fresh abilities like grappling, stomping, and dodging, every corner brings new surprises. Customize your space trailer to make everyone on the galaxy jealous. The game has been a hit, improving on its predecessor with a fun and effective shift to third-person perspective. Players love the mix of action, puzzles, and exploration, and the quirky fake ads and physical comedy are a hit too. Sure, some minor issues like key binding and field of view adjustments exist, but they're nothing compared to the fun. No microtransactions, tons of charm, and an experience that'll have corporate greed wishing they never crossed you.
Pacifier pistol with a charged shot. Light them all up. If that doesn't work, try
the Mad Fork from Kindred Labs.
Move mountains.
The Midnight Walk is a dark fantasy adventure where you step into the shoes of the Burnt One, guided by a lantern creature named Potboy. Together, you navigate a world full of eerie wonders and lurking dangers, using Potboy's flame to outsmart monsters and find your way through treacherous paths. The game features 5 gripping tales of fire and darkness, each brimming with peculiar characters and suspense. With its stop-motion animation and claymation art style, every visual, whether it's menacing creatures or towering trees, has been painstakingly crafted, creating a hauntingly beautiful world. You can choose to experience this dark journey in VR or flat screen, but either way, the Midnight Walk promises a spellbinding adventure. Reviewers rave about the game's immersive atmosphere, blending creepy vibes with puzzles, stealth, and an intriguing story. The claymation art draws heavy inspiration from Tim Burton, delivering a visually stunning, unique world. The voice acting is stellar, and the subtle yet powerful soundtrack builds an eerie mood. While the game is short, its charm lies in its attention to detail and the depth of its narrative, making it a must-play for fans of narrative horror. The mix of whimsy, horror, and mystery will keep you hooked, leaving you with a feeling of wonder and maybe a touch of dread.
The sun away.
Equinox Homecoming is a thrilling ride through mystery and discovery. Returning to Alderwood Island, strange events unfold. A missing mother, a body in the woods, and secrets lurking beneath the surface. You team up with old friends and new faces, uncovering hidden truths while exploring stunning landscapes. From tranquil beaches to rugged mountains, every corner of the island invites adventure. But the real test lies in the bond you form with your horse. As you face challenges together, trust and loyalty will be tested in unexpected ways. Who knew a peaceful getaway could be this full of secrets? Players have mixed feelings about the game. The world design, especially the landscapes and horse animations, receives praise for its beauty and potential. But technical issues like crashes, bugs, and poor optimization dominate the feedback. Frequent glitches, long load times, and gameplay interruptions make it a frustrating experience for many. The story and dialogue are appreciated, but the game's early access state feels limited, leaving some players disappointed after just a few hours. There's hope, though, that future updates will unlock the game's full potential. Let's just hope those crashes get fixed before you crash your horse into a bug-filled glitch.
The wonder we call home. Alderwood has always been horse country. Horses are our pride and joy. It's the perfect...
GeoGuessr Steam Edition is a fast-paced, geography-based game where you're dropped into random locations around the globe and challenged to guess where you are using clues like signs, landmarks, and the landscape. It's a battle of wits against players worldwide, from amateurs to seasoned pros. You can take on unranked team duels with friends or dive into ranked solo duels to show off your skills. The game's all about spotting details, making the right guesses, and climbing the leaderboard. For competitive players, only the best will rise to the top. After all, who wouldn't want to flex their knowledge of obscure places? But the early reactions aren't all sunshine and rainbows. While the core gameplay is still fun, the Steam version falls short. There's a frustrating paywall that locks most features behind a subscription, leaving you with only Duels mode unless you pay up. The game feels like a watered-down version compared to the web edition, with no single-player mode or party room. Players hoped for a one-time payment option, but the subscription model leaves many feeling stuck behind a financial barrier. The competitive fun is there, but without essential features and constant costs, it's frustrating. Survival Machine is a thrilling 4-player co-op survival adventure where you navigate a vibrant world aboard a massive mobile fortress. As you explore diverse biomes, uncover hidden challenges, and gather resources, your machine becomes both your home and transport. The game mixes platforming, combat arenas, and tons of secrets. You'll need to upgrade your machine to survive extreme weather and fend off waves of zombies every night. It's like having a mobile base, but with zombies constantly knocking at your door. The goal? Build, fortify, and survive. Gather your friends, sharpen your skills, and see if your machine can handle the chaos ahead. Early reactions are a bit mixed. Some are frustrated with repetitive content and lack of progression, but others are excited by the game's fresh take on the survival genre. The core mechanics, like base building and defending against zombies, are solid. Developers are working hard, rolling out frequent updates, and the intuitive crafting system is a hit. The low-poly art style gives it a unique feel, though some criticize the repetitive scenery, annoying AI voiceovers, and limited customization. Despite these bumps, the community is hopeful, eagerly waiting for improvements and more content. Keep your fingers crossed. This machine's got potential. Doloc Town is a post-apocalyptic adventure set in a mysterious land full of hidden secrets and quirky characters. As a farmer, you'll build, craft, cook, and explore in a world full of ruins and strange landscapes. But survival isn't the only challenge. Acid rains, scorching heat waves, and harsh weather will test your resilience. Your choices shape the journey, from uncovering lost treasures to interacting with the eccentric villagers who call Doloc Town home. Will you thrive, or will this forgotten world swallow you whole? Early reactions to the game are already buzzing, praising its charm and addictive gameplay. It's got the cozy, immersive vibes of Stardew Valley, mixed with the thrilling edge of Fallout. The pixel graphics and soothing soundtrack create a relaxing atmosphere, while the characters are both cute and well-developed. Farming, fishing, mining, and questing await, though minor frustrations like slow running speed have popped up. Still, It's a must-try for anyone who loves a cozy simulation with a touch of post-apocalyptic flair. Deck of Haunts is a dark and twisted game where you take on the role of a haunted house, designing a labyrinth filled with traps, shifting walls, and rooms of pure dread. By day, you build your nightmare. By night, you unleash spirits and horrors to drive your guests to madness, extract their essence, and expand your domain. But beware, as you grow stronger, hunters, priests, and stonemasons will rise to challenge you. It's a game where terror is the architect and sanity is the price. But early reactions are mixed. While the premise is thrilling, the full release falls short of expectations. The roguelike mechanics lack progression between runs, so every restart feels like a reset. Though you can upgrade cards and rooms mid-run, they don't do much to counter the steep difficulty spikes. The lack of variety and repetitive tutorial elements hold it back. Still, if the developers tweak progression systems, balance, and add more modes, it could live up to its potential. Until then, it's a twisted gem for those who can embrace its flaws and survive the horrors within. RailGods of Hysterra is a dark, thrilling journey through a world ravaged by cosmic horrors. You take on the role of a dreamer, bound to a sentient railgod, a terrifying, living locomotive born from forbidden magic. Together, you'll battle nightmarish creatures, cultists, and great old ones, using your mobile fortress to survive. Customize your railgod with deadly upgrades, craft weapons, and uncover ancient powers. In solo or co-op mode, team up to scavenge. Explore warped landscapes and face eldritch horrors. But beware, the deeper your bond with your railgod, the more power and madness you unlock. Ready to ride the endless railways? In this Lovecraftian world, the twist is that your flesh-eating train is powered by the madness of enemies. It's got that V-Rising vibe, with crafting, building, and combat, but don't expect the same level of polish. It's early access after all. Combat could use more punch. And some mechanics, like healing and leveling, need tweaking. Still, the developer's responsiveness shows promise, and the quirky survival mechanics add refreshing complexity. It's a little raw right now, but with its foundation, it could evolve into something truly unique. Definitely one to keep an eye on.
Keep yourself safe.
Tower Dominion is a strategy game where you stand as the last line of defense against the relentless archronids threatening your empire. Each battle brings fresh challenges, and you control the battlefield by manipulating terrain to set traps and choke points for your enemies. The twist? You shape the outcome using height and pathing, turning the battlefield to your advantage. With unique factions, biomes, towers, and heroes, the game forces you to rethink tactics with every wave. As the waves grow fiercer, so does your need to adapt upgrading, exploiting weaknesses, and constantly evolving your defenses. Variety and replayability make each encounter unpredictable. Players love the smooth mechanics, engaging gameplay, and impressive graphics. Tower Dominion blends tower defense with roguelike elements, keeping things fresh and deep with each playthrough. Some players wish for a more gradual progression across factions, but the clean UI, polished controls, and minimalist art style are adored. No microtransactions, no intrusive tutorials, just straightforward fun with endless replay value. Difficulty spikes might throw you off at level 3, but it's a standout in the genre, and fans are hungry for more content. So, Commander, are you ready to save your empire, or will the archronids be your downfall? Ithya, Magic Studies is a captivating journey into a world where creativity and productivity blend seamlessly. Unlock stunning, hand-drawn scenes, from peaceful forests to ancient cities, setting the perfect backdrop for your artistic pursuits. You can customize your environment to match your mood, whether it's day, night, or rainy, while relaxing music and ambient sounds add to the experience. Personalize your virtual study space with elementals and stay organized with built-in productivity tools like a Pomodoro timer and to-do lists. Whether you're crafting a D&D campaign or unwinding, it offers a distraction-free escape. The enchanting soundtrack, composed by indie artists, feels like a magical study break, minus the distractions. Players rave about Blue Turtle's latest creation, calling it an exceptional blend of productivity and game-like elements. The hand-drawn landscapes and relaxing playlists make staying focused a breeze, while the playful gamification keeps things interesting without being overwhelming. The calming atmosphere, new specially composed tracks, and familiar tunes from Blue Turtle's YouTube playlists are a hit. Though the game has room for improvement in areas like scene interactivity, customization options, and smoother navigation, it's a fun and functional companion for productivity. With features like XP rewards and collectible elements, it's a magical yet practical way to get things done, and players are excited for future updates. Quiet Dan is a provocative visual novel that throws you into the life of a man teetering on the edge of existential despair. Set in suburban New York City, you play Dan, a janitor who loses his job and spirals into a dark world of loneliness and social injustice. His actions are raw and contradictory, creating a suspenseful narrative that feels like a real-time monologue. It's not edited or polished, just a window into his troubled mind. A blend of psychological thriller, social drama, and philosophical exploration. Quiet Dan pushes you to think about what it means to live versus just go through the motions. Early reactions suggest it's one of the most unique releases of 2025, standing out for its quiet yet engaging gameplay. While it might seem simple at first, it's in that simplicity where the charm lies, offering a smooth, almost serene experience. It's not about reinventing the wheel, but about letting you immerse in a world that's comfortable and captivating. It's not revolutionary, but it's still enough to leave you hooked. And honestly, sometimes less is more.
Дэн, ты знаешь, что у нас на фирме уже, сокращение идет. Да мне насрать уже. Меня зовут Дэн.
Trench Tales is a dark and gripping narrative-driven game set in the war-torn world of Verdun, where you take on the role of a lone warrior summoned to confront malevolent forces. As you navigate treacherous landscapes, narrow trenches, haunted castles, and swamps, you'll use tactical combat and supernatural powers to survive. Slow time, burst with energy, and customize your weapons like handguns and sniper rifles, each choice impacting your survival. Enemies, from undead soldiers to warlords, await at every turn, testing your strategy. In this Gothic-inspired universe, death has real consequences. Every step forward is a gamble. The visuals and sound design are striking, setting the perfect eerie atmosphere. But some technical flaws remain. Optimization issues, clunky animations, weak AI, and missing sounds occasionally break the immersion. The game shows huge potential, but right now it feels more like a proof of concept. It's a promising early access title, but a few tweaks could turn it into something truly special. Solve the mysteries of Verdun, or become another lost soul in its darkness. Just remember, in this world, death might be the least of your worries. Savara, Collector's Edition is an exhilarating action-packed roguelite, where every choice and every fight matters. You step into the shoes of Savara, the warrior champion of the god Ayup, facing fierce combat in a grand festival of warriors. With each victory, you earn new weapons, gear, and blessings, but each defeat teaches you valuable lessons. Customize your arsenal with a variety of weapons and styles, using your loot to upgrade your skills and abilities. With over 90 divine blessings and a wide range of character upgrades, every playthrough offers a fresh challenge. Prove you're worthy of Ayup's favor, rise from defeat, and become a legend. It's a battle, it's a festival, and you're at the center of it all. What makes Savara stand out is its blend of Hades-like structure and monster hunting mechanics inspired by Monster Hunter. The combat is slower, focusing on crafting weapons and armor from monster parts, which makes it deeply satisfying. The story is lighthearted, filled with fun characters and secrets to uncover, but the game is clearly a passion project from a small dev team. While it offers great visuals and animations, the experience can sometimes feel constrained with its slower pacing and occasional repetition. Despite some balance issues, the game remains enjoyable, especially with its deep customization options. Fans of action roguelikes will find it rewarding. With future updates and potential multiplayer modes on the horizon.
It's gonna take more than that.
Tsukuyomi, the Divine Hunter, is a dungeon exploration deck-building roguelike where every run is an unpredictable adventure. You dive into a towering, monstrous complex in Tokyo, using randomly drawn cards to fight foes and navigate dangerous paths. Every turn demands a shift in strategy. Attack or defend. Every choice counts. Branching paths and events create tension, with each decision shaping your journey's fate. But make one mistake, and you lose everything. As Tsukuyomi, an elite task force, your mission is to eliminate the deadly force at the tower's peak. Think you're up for it? Despite its intriguing combat system, with lane management and a unique blocking mechanic, Tsukuyomi's flaws keep it from reaching its full potential. The lack of card variety makes each run feel repetitive too soon. AI-generated card art, while ambitious, feels off and has drawn heavy criticism. Maybe they should have gone old school with manual art. Who knows? And then there's the gacha-based monetization, which locks essential features behind a paywall. Talk about a buzzkill. The game's got great combat and an exciting concept, but with poor art and questionable monetization, it feels unfinished. It's like a monster with great potential, but it needs a little more polish before it truly rises.
Teeming with eerie phenomena. Inside, the structure changes every time you step in. Strategize your way to the top floor.